Hi everyone! It is December 2017. I can't believe it. It feels like this year has flown by, and I think it's about time for me to look back at my 2017 New Year's resolutions and see if I've managed to stick to them. I haven't really remembered what they were, so chances are I haven't stuck to them. But maybe I have. Maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. So I'm going to watch this video and let you know how I've done this year. Here goes. 2016 is almost finished, and that seems so crazy to me because it feels like yesterday I was sitting down and talking about the things that I'd like to do in 2016. So now it's time to make that same video for 2017. So here goes. Here are the things that I would like to do in 2017. I can't believe I've pretty much given this video the same intro as the video that I've just started filming now. I don't mean to be repetitive. I haven't particularly scripted all these videos so they sound the same, but it's just a thought I seem to have at this time of year, that the year has flown by and it seems like yesterday I was starting these resolutions. The first thing I would like to do in 2017 is stop moaning about petty things. Stop moaning about petty things. I've probably moaned less about petty things this year. I don't particularly measure it, but considering I just moaned that my intro for this video was pretty much the same as last year's, I'd say that's still moaning about petty things, so I'm not perfect. Now, this would be stop moaning altogether, but I feel like moaning is therapeutic sometimes. It can really help solve a problem, but sometimes I find myself moaning about the most trivial things, and I think it's just because I'm bored. And deep down, I know that I'm very lucky, and I'm very grateful for everything that I have, so I should start verbalizing that and verbalizing how grateful I am for things instead of sounding unappreciative. I think what I'm trying to communicate here is that sometimes I use moaning as an icebreaker in conversation. If I'm speaking to somebody I've never spoken to before and it's really cold, or the line we're in is incredibly long, then sometimes I would be like, can you believe this? This has been going on forever. And I don't think that's a really good first impression. Instead of saying something nice or being helpful, I just don't think it's that good. So hopefully I'm going to moan less in 2018, and hopefully I moaned less in 2017 than I did in 2016, because past Kate is right. I am incredibly lucky, and I should probably say that more. Obviously not in a bragging way, but I should be more appreciative of things. In 2017, I'd also like to watch 25 movies that I've never seen before. Whenever I come to watch a movie, I tend to pick my favourites. But maybe it's time for me to find some new favourites. There's so many movies out there that I've never seen before, and maybe if I just watched them I'd find that I'd like them very much. So I'm setting myself the goal of finding 25 new movies for me to watch, and let's see how that goes. I have watched 25 movies this year. I've been keeping a list of all the ones that I've seen, and they vary from brand new ones, like I saw Murder on the Orient Express the other day, to much older ones that I've just never gotten around to. So I'm glad that I did manage to stick to that goal. It was something that I sometimes proactively look towards. Like in about September, I'd only watched 18 and I was like, oh my god, I need to find more movies to watch. So I think it's really changed my viewing habits and things, and I've really enjoyed them. And maybe I'll make a video about my thoughts on the movies that I did watch this year. My next goal for 2017 is something that sounds quite simple, but I think it's quite a challenge, and I think it's something that everybody has to work on some level, and that's be nice to everybody. Now that sounds quite simple when I'm in a good mood, but I want to be more conscious of how I make people feel when I'm in a bad mood, because sometimes I snap, sometimes I'm grumpy. You know, everybody has those moments. And being grumpy can be infectious if you answer in the wrong way to somebody. And I don't want to pass that on. I want the world to be happy. So that's just something I'd like to do. I don't want to be that person that makes somebody feel horrible. I think that's a really good goal. I'm going to carry that one into 2018 as well, and just through the rest of my life, because it's horrible making somebody feel horrible as well. And maybe you don't always realise that you've made somebody feel horrible, but yeah, like I'm going to carry that one on. I don't really know how I've done this year with that, but it's still going to be something that I'd like to carry on, even if I can't properly measure it for these end of year reviews. I'd also like to make 12 videos that help. I didn't do this. I'm going to put my hands up right now. I did not make 12 videos that help. I completely forgot about this. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know if I'll carry that on into 2018 because I feel like my channel's more about adventures and my own personal stories and things. So maybe 12 videos that help wouldn't really suit this channel. I'm not really too sure. If I ever find a way to make a video that will help, then I will do. But I'm not going to make a tutorial just because I want to make a video that helps. I want to make a video that helps but is also fitting on here and that people are going to enjoy, if that makes any sense. And the final thing I would like to do in 2017 is something that I'm always trying to do, and that's visit a place that I've never been to before. And that could be like a foreign country or a city, or it could even just be somewhere near my house that I've never visited before. The possibilities are endless. This is a big world, and I feel like I want to experience as much as that as possible. I did go to a couple of places I've never been to before in 2017. Firstly, I went to the countryside, and there were sheep running free, there were little villages. It was such an amazing place to be. It felt like I was on another planet compared to like the towns and cities that I'm used to here. Everything was so small, it was so relaxing. We had to walk to the next village to get to the village shop, and it was so refreshing. I absolutely loved it. And then right after that, I went to Anaheim in Los Angeles, which was like the total opposite of the place I'd just been. So there was a bit of culture shock going from a tiny little village to Los Angeles, but all the same, that was really fun as well. It was really great to see Los Angeles, Orange County. It was really nice out there, and I think I'm going to carry over that goal of going to a place I've never been to before into 2018, because I feel like that's a life goal as opposed to even just a year goal. I don't actually know where I'm going to be going next year. I don't really have any plans at the moment of where I'm going to go, and I hope that I am at least going to go to at least one place that I've never been to before, and I also hope to at least go to one YouTube convention, because I have so many friends that I'd love to see again. So I don't know, again, which convention I'd go to, but hopefully I'll be able to visit a convention again in 2018. So those were my 2017 goals. I suppose there's mixed results there. Some of them I've done really well at, other ones not so much, and they're pretty much going to be the same for 2018, so fingers crossed for me, folks. What are your goals for 2018? I would love to hear them down below, and if you commented on this video in 2016 about what you'd like to do in 2017, maybe go back and see what your goals were then and tell me if you managed to achieve them. And thank you so much for watching, everybody. Cheerio!